Hey, man.
Where we been, man?
Hey, man, I know the first thing y'all are asking is, Mac, Jason, where have y'all been? Hey, man, we just had a lot of personal life stuff going on.
You know how it
My
goes.
boy was moving. Congratulations to you on that, Birdie. Hey, man, you know what it is.
In the new spot.
Of course.
But here we back
Hey,
in the
man,
real spot, man.
Another edition of Beyond the Arc,
Yes,
man. We
sir.
are
Yes,
back
sir.
right in time. It is almost playoff time.
We got to get right into it,
Right
bro.
into it, man.
First off, we want to get started with a little recap because we really haven't been here since about the All-Star break.
Yeah.
So,
And there have been some changes.
yeah, we've seen some
The
different
Hawks
things.
and Hornets are playoff teams.
Out of nowhere, by the way. Out of nowhere. These are two teams that were fighting to make the play-in last time we seen them, right? You talking about the Hawks. They went on 11, 12-game win streak almost. Like, to come back. And then the Hornets, they have had one of the, I think it's like the best plus-minus since the All-Star break.
Literally.
They just beat the mess out of teams,
Literally.
bro. They beat OKC. They've been open.
They really have. I'm so proud of the Hawks. Jalen Johnson has shown that he could be a superstar, in my personal opinion.
You really think so?
I think he has the potential to be that.
Like number one option.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
As far as the Hawks go,
Because
right
right
now,
now-
to me, I think he's their number one option.
Because right now, this is what I'm looking at, right? And we did say Hornets playoffs. The East is so close that they are currently the 9th seed, but they literally could be 6 tomorrow. So.
Yeah, but I feel like in that play-in, they'll beat the Magic.
Oh, yeah, easy.
That's just in my personal opinion.
But this is what I'm looking at with the Hawks, right? 5th seed right now, matched up with the 4th seed Cleveland Cavaliers. Remind me about 2 years ago when the Magic were in this same situation and Paolo Banchero gave them 50 and took them to 7. He was hooping. He looked like a number one superstar for real. And now we look how he looking today.
If I'm the Cavs, I want the Raptors. That's just my. If I'm the Cavs, I want Toronto.
And right now they're only one game behind.
Yeah,
the Hawks.
if I am the Cavs, I'm low key thinking about.
So
the
you
Hawks.
think they have a better chance at beating the Raptors than they do?
I think the
Is that what you're
Hawks.
saying?
And it's not. I'm not hating on the Raptors. I think the Hawks give them a better matchup.
Like
low key.
like a better fight.
Mhm.
Okay, just like because they have more offensive weapons.
Yeah, I feel like.
Because to me, that's why I would kind of fight for the Raptors a little more. They got the defense. They got Scotty Barnes out there who's really gonna be the best player on one side of the ball.
But right now, if you're the Raptors, do you want to stay at 6 and get a Knicks team that everybody's kind of worrying about? That's another reason
That's what
too.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's a very good point. It's a very good point.
You never know.
I mean,
I'm tripping. I ain't see that. I forgot about Philly.
yeah, but Philly's only a game back from Raptors, so that's why I said like all of this stuff is so close.
Yeah, it could definitely change.
Like I mean, I swear, like a week ago, man, we were the 6th seed, and now we're down to 10. So
it's just crazy. Another two teams, as we're gonna stay, which is still in the East. Another two teams I'm actually proud of. Obviously,
hey man,
we get
I'll clap it up,
my
yo,
boy
man.
Tatum came
I'll
back, and
clap
we
it
look
up,
like
yo.
one of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference.
Mind
But
you-
I'm not gonna glaze too much because another team
okay, let's get to
hasn't had their number one,
and still
and
doing
they
their
clinched the
thing.
number one seed.
Yeah,
So I got to give the
Yeah.
Detroit Pistons their credit.
their credit. 'Cause it's a
Jalen
real
Duren
team.
has been playing very well since Cade Cunningham has been gone.
He's up for, in my opinion, all NBA considerations. I don't know if he will for sure make it, but I mean, when you look at a Pistons team that has been this dominant the entire regular season, this is not a stretch or an amount of games. This is the whole season that they've been
And then
killing.
you lose your superstar for a good little stretch, and then you guys still were able to hold on to the number one seed. Because mind you, the Celtics were not that far behind
That's
them.
what I'm saying.
They were not that
And
far.
it was almost everybody was saying how long until the Celtics catch up. And I mean, they still have a chance. They're only 3 games back.
Yeah, but they've already clinched the number one seed, though. Yeah,
it is.
So right now, it's really us and the Knicks fighting for that too. I would rather us stay 2, but us and the
they
Knicks
did
are
clinch
fighting for that
conference,
2 and
yeah.
3. If we beat the Knicks tomorrow, we'll clinch the 2 seed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. So that's a
Let's
big
do it.
game. I'm gonna watch that.
And I think Cade Cunningham might be back too.
Yeah,
So-
he's playing tonight.
So
he is playing
looking
tonight.
forward to that because he did have a pretty serious injury, like a collapsed lung or something
Yeah.
that happened to him. So hopefully he comes back good, ready to go. Because while I think they did hold their own for this stretch, the playoffs is gonna be different. If they go into this, and Cade Cunningham is not performing like his self that we've seen all season, it might be a upset.
You never know.
Looking at these bottom teams that we talking about, the Hornets, the Heat, the Sixers, could be looking at a potential upset there.
Since we're talking about them bottom teams out east, let's talk about them bottom teams out west.
Let's
because
get to
the
it, man.
Los Angeles Clippers
Hey man,
I don't know if Kawhi had a system reboot or something,
No, bro.
but hey,
I'll tell you what it was. Ever since, and I don't know if it's real correlation to it, ever since they sent Chris Paul home, little bit better. Little bit better. James Harden had them floating for a little bit till Kawhi came back. Then they got James Harden out of there. And ever since then, bro, you're right, bro. The Clippers have been tearing.
And it's so crazy because our biggest thing for the Clippers of the past year is Kawhi playing.
Mm-hmm.
And now Kawhi's playing.
They
have a chance to be one of the most dangerous playing teams. Which personally, I'm still gonna take the Spurs over them if that matchup happens.
Oh,
but,
absolutely.
Come on.
But this is the thing.
But
and I know, obviously, out of all the playing teams we're looking at right now, Suns, Clippers, Blazers, Warriors.
Yeah, and I gotta give the Warriors their credit too, because for them to still kind of, obviously they haven't been it's been an up and down year, but even without Curry and Jimmy Butler, for them to still, hold on to that 10th spot, you're guaranteed a play-in spot.
I mean, yeah, at this point,
yeah,
and it's really because Podziemski was doing something.
Yeah, he went on the streak. He was scoring like 20-something games. So he
still no 30s though. But
because of that one tweet. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I seen that.
Though.
That's hilarious.
But back to out of those 4 teams, I think the Clippers are easily the best, right?
Yeah,
I think they probably will advance.
But here's the thing I will say.
Huh?
I feel like if the Suns hadn't been as hurt as they were, they could have been a top 16. That's just my opinion. I think the Suns with the Suns,
Booker missed a lot of games.
And then Dylan Brooks has been in and out of the lineup, and Jalen Green been hurt all season. I think if they had a more healthier team, they could have been a little higher. Now I ain't saying like all the way high, but
I think the Suns, whoever they face in the first round, is going to be a tough match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But the problem with the Clippers here, because they easily could just win the play and go in, and they would force that tough first round matchup.
Yeah.
At the same time, if somehow the Clippers say Kawhi just can't play, because it does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
He just can't play, and they lose this play-in. They could hit that lottery, and they could accidentally end up giving OKC a top pick anyways. And then,
dude, don't even speak that into existence.
I'm just saying, but there is a chance.
There is. But here's my thing. I know Kawhi's gonna play because remember, he's a free agent this season. He's playing for a contract.
Really? I mean,
which I'm not saying he's gonna leave, but I'm saying like if a team is looking at him, they're gonna see, okay, well Kawhi, he was playing, he was doing his thing.
But to that point too, I think his name Kawhi Leonard is enough. He's gonna get signed. So it's more about like how much control does he want over it. That would really, if he performs like the man, then he can go or stay or do whatever he want to do. So,
and of course, as far as the top teams in the West,
yes,
obviously. Very proud of the Spurs, their turnaround.
Amen.
For being one of the worst teams and then becoming one of the top 2 teams in a loaded Western Conference.
And this was something that I was talking about earlier at the start of the season. I was riding with them. I'm just glad to see it finally coming around. And we are definitely going to get to it. But that boy Wemby, man, he has been so special.
Absolutely. Wemby.
He's proven
I told you, they peaked way earlier than people had them.
Yeah,
and I'm happy for it.
To me, they're getting to that already. Mm-hmm. They're not still rising. So,
how do you feel about people saying that they should move off Fox this offseason?
I don't hate it personally.
That's been a real big debate lately.
I don't hate it because to me, you have
Stephon
Castle
and Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper just had a great game the other night, but Stephon Castle to me is gonna be that secondary piece to Wemby. He's your glue guy. And this is a weird comparison, but when I think of like the OKC version of Kevin Durant, if that's Wemby, then Castle is Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
That's the kind of and then like you said, Dylan Harper behind that too, or beside that, however you want it to be. The point is, it doesn't work with Fox being in the way, and I don't think he's talented or elite enough to demand that he stay there.
Yeah. And you really don't need him as like a vet because technically, Harrison Barnes is the vet of that team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, and even if the thing is, I don't think De'Aaron Fox is, and maybe he is cool with it, with just being the vet because, some games he'd be putting up like 8 points or whatever.
Yeah.
But to me, De'Aaron Fox still an all-star caliber.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand where all the hate coming from. Like, get rid of him. Whoa.
He definitely is a talented hooper, bro, but I just don't, on this team, his role is very taken back, and to me, he's just not one of the star players on this team. Mm-hmm. I don't think they need him. If that'd be the question you asked me.
I definitely feel you. But the last West team I am gonna give credit to. Remember when Jokic got injured, the Nuggets were free falling, and they're the number 3 seed right now.
They made it work, man. In their last 10, they're 9-1. Speaking of, all of the top 3 seeds out west are 9-1 in their last 10.
Oh yeah.
So they're fighting.
That Nuggets Spurs game was. I need that series to happen one way or another.
Hey,
I need to see a Wemby Jokic playoff series because that game we got Sunday, it was beautiful.
2-3. Could that be a? Hold on. How does the standings work? Could that be a second round?
Yeah,
matchup?
that would be a second round matchup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Because if everything, if the Lakers were to survive that Rockets series, then that means that the winner of that will play the Thunder.
Yeah. So yeah.
Speaking of the Lakers, oh my God, let's get into that.
Hey, let's do it, bro.
Oh my Lord,
Let's do it, man.
Lakers, man.
A lot going on.
Lakers fans, listen, I know y'all are our rivals, and it's routine for me to troll. But with what's going on, I can't even troll because I genuinely feel bad. It's one thing, mainly because Luka was playing out of his mind.
He was hooping.
He was
That's
playing out
the
of his
big
mind.
thing, man. He was 40, 60.
I remember. I told 60. You, bro. Baby Daddy Luka, bro. Y'all think it's a game, bro? Baby Daddy Luka.
And this is in the midst of a season where it's like a tough MVP case. There's Shea, Wemby, everybody out there. Luka is really trying to prove to everybody, bro. And he got this Lakers team at the top of the conference, damn near. You know what I'm saying? A team that a lot of people were kind of clowning on and saying, oh, they're not for real.
Oh, they're better without LeBron.
Right.
And then now it's like, oh, damn, what's going on?
What are we going to do now?
It's so crazy. And then it's not only losing Luka, losing Austin Reeves, too.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Which we got to talk about Austin Reeves a little bit because before the All-Star break, obviously was killing, like almost averaging like 25. Mm-hmm. And since then, like since he's came back, it's kind of dropped like closer to 20. Still giving the performances, just not as consistent.
Yeah, right now, the Lakers really do have a role player problem.
Define that.
I think, here's the thing. When I say role player problem, here this is what I mean.
All right.
Obviously, when all three of them are playing, you're going to have your nights where Austin Reeves going to go off. Mm-hmm. You might have a night where Austin Reeves and LeBron go off. You might have a night where Luka and LeBron go off. You might have a night where all three of them go off. But if a night where they're cold, but your starting center is getting out rebound by your backup point guard, and your starting forward is getting outscored by backup players. And it's like, even then, and I'm gonna go a little bit more depth. When there are some games where Rui will struggle and that messes them up, which I don't want to call Ayton a role player, but it's the three. The Lakers are a three-headed monster. Come on now. But and then you have them games where Smart ain't hitting his shots. You got those games where Vando's just, like I said the other night, Vando's arguing with JJ Redick the other night. Like this
the thing you saying to me, because you said Smart isn't hitting his shots, which you're not wrong. But to me, Smart is not a shooter. I think the Lakers, their problem with their role players, they have the wrong guys. They need DeAndre Ayton is not the role man, pick and roll guy that Luka need. You know what I'm saying? They need to.
That's why I hated that Mark Williams trade didn't go through for them. I think that would have made them way better. Because that would have made them way better.
He's not been fully healthy like they was concerned about.
Yeah.
But even the looks that he has gave for the Suns this season, with playing alongside a guy like Devin Booker, who's a good passer, he's looked really good. When you play that kind of big alongside Luka Doncic, they thrive, man. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
But DeAndre Ayton's just not one of those guys. So
yeah, watching him get out rebound by the backup point guard.
What are you doing, man?
Bro, it's not funny, but it was just funny because I was on Twitter looking at it, bro. Oh my God. But I really hope the Lakers do get together. I hope Luka can come back before the playoffs. Because I just can't see a 40-year-old LeBron out there carrying, bro. It's gonna break my soul.
I mean, I saw something that said he's probably gonna miss the first round.
Yeah. Now Austin Reeves might come back in the first round, but I think Luka.
Let's look at the standings again real quick because right now 4-5 would be.
They would play the Rockets. Yeah.
The Rockets probably are the better team without Luka.
Yeah, I think the Rockets will win that series strictly off of just having more.
Yeah. But I know, bro. I know.
But we don't say. I know it's gonna sound like we're glazing because it's LeBron. It's gonna sound like we're glazing because it's LeBron. But look, bro, we have
LeBron
seen this.
Done this shit.
We have seen. It's hard
bro.
to yes, bro, because
like,
we've seen LeBron do this.
Like when he had the pressure put, it's like, oh shoot, he ain't got his two other guys. He got to go against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Those are the times that he come through, man. So. And maybe he don't. And then we just look like we are glazing. But
Yeah.
either way, I think it will be a good series. But
Oh my
it
God.
will be better.
Twitter, if the Twitter, if the Lakers win this series, Twitter is cool. And against Kevin Durant, it's gonna be bad. Ooh, if the Lakers do beat the Rockets with just LeBron, KD fans might well delete Twitter. They might as well delete Twitter. It's gonna get bad. They might as well delete Twitter because it's gonna get bad. But yeah, so since we're gonna stay on the subject of LeBron,
okay,
you've seen the whole thing with him when he was like at the golf course. He was talking about Memphis and other just cities he like playing in.
Yeah.
Do you? Because I see it from both sides. But what do you think? Do you think LeBron was wrong, or do you think it's just collective outrage?
I mean, to be wrong about an opinion, I think is just what are we talking about, right? Like because what did he say exactly? I don't because I just seen like kind of
he was basically just talking about like the hotels that they make them stay in when they go to Memphis. He basically just said he just didn't like playing in Memphis and he just didn't like
because
staying in hotels.
It was not suitable for his standards or something.
Yeah,
it might sound.
And then I guess because like the arena is like you can literally walk out of FedEx Forum and go to the hotel.
I mean, Desmond Bain, when he got traded to the Magic, said the first thing he noticed when he walked into the practice facility was it had windows. Because the Grizzlies practice facility did not. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like this came out of nowhere. It's not like
you are in Orlando.
It's not like
Desmond, you are in Orlando. But
it's not like LeBron is the first person to say something about Memphis. And regardless, the point is, if you are a person who lived in Memphis, why do you care what LeBron thinks about your city? About what? A
lot of people took it to heart.
You ain't gotta live in his body. Like if he don't prefer to stay in the Memphis hotel, if he prefer to stay in the Chicago hotel, what do you care? I don't know.
Yeah. Me now, like I said,
that's how I feel.
I get it. I like I said, I saw it from both ways. I think it's selective outrage because it's how people get with LeBron, bro. You know how they get. Whenever LeBron says something, you know how they get.
They just want to.
But like I said, at the same time, I do see it because, to be fair, LeBron's opinion matters within the NBA. You know how
I get what you're saying. Like,
so like I said, I get it from that point of because he was telling them that they should move the team to Nashville.
Well, there was already talk about that already.
Yeah.
When they were talking about the expansion teams, I remember them bringing that up, and I don't know if it's the best idea, but how long has that team been in Memphis?
I think since the mid. Like the
2000s or so, or it was
it might be like the late 90s.
Late 90s, but
because I know they used to be Vancouver.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all got to figure something out, man. I mean, because think about what's going on with the Grizzlies, all the recent things. Like they get good basketball played. You see them win games and beat teams from night to night. But there's always the talk about Ja Morant, their star player.
Which he's probably going to be traded.
They firing their head coach in the middle of the season. They
just have a lot going on.
It's a lot. I remember one of they young guy, I think it was like Gigi Jackson, got caught vaping in the locker room, had to get kicked out. It's just always just something minuscule, something.
I just don't get it.
They really is unrelated to basketball going on in Memphis. You got to be more focused. I'm not saying they should move no teams, but I could understand where people would be upset because you think LeBron is trying to say that and that it could happen because. Yeah, I can see that.
Real. All right, so we're going to move on to... Here's my thing, because y'all are getting on my last nerves.
What are we talking about?
Jaden Ivey didn't get released because he believes in God. He got released because he was going around doing things that were detrimental to the team. The NBA is a business. The NBA is not attacking Christians. He went on a crazy rant. He made the team look bad
multiple times.
And they had to do a PR move and release him.
Which is always what teams do. I don't think this is something that people should be surprised at. Like when there's a narrative on a player, the team will separate themselves and like Kevin Porter Jr., man, he was who the Rockets. He was balling on the Rockets. He was hooping. He was low-key like their best player between him and Şengün at one point in time. And then something happened. And
he beat up his girlfriend again.
They got rid of him. They said, go figure your stuff out. handle yourself, make yourself better, and then come try again. And
Yeah.
look at him now. He's on the Bucks and looking like one of the best players on that team too.
Yeah.
So the thing
That's another thing we understand. You gotta, if you gonna do something like that, you gotta score.
Bro, chill.
No,
Bro,
no,
chill.
I'm not.
No, chill.
No,
What
I'm
do you
not
mean?
saying. I'm not saying it like
He's
that. I'm not saying.
He's part of Anthony Edwards.
That's not what I said. That's not what I
No,
said.
what are you-
You're throwing words in my mouth. And that's not what I said. I'm saying no. If you're going to be a problem, you know how the NBA is. You got to be able to score points. You got to be able to average 20. Because if you don't, you're getting cut.
Jaden Ivey, he averaged like 18 in a season, bro. I think that man.
Yeah,
can really
but
hoop.
I mean, with the Bulls, he hasn't been playing his best.
not
I
at
put it
all.
like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if he was producing more, like if he was like putting like giddy numbers up, you see how nothing happened to him. You
I guess.
know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
guess.
I'm not. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying that's just
But-
how the NBA is.
To me, it could be a blessing in disguise for Jaden Ivey because he does have some things to work out. He seemed like he wants to believe in the right thing, and he's trying to.
He was going through a
find
psychosis.
something.
He was just going through a
Yeah,
psychosis. But he just.
he needs help.
Yeah.
To find what's really right.
I hate that he had to get cut and lose his family.
But that's the kind of stuff where it's like when you're surrounded by all that everyday life, the media and all that, it's only going to make it worse if you really don't handle it. So, letting him handle his own time, deal with it, get the help you need. If he can really figure himself out, he might be able to come back more focused, more healthy, and more ready to really contribute to a team instead of just doing whatever he was doing on the Bulls or on the Pistons before they traded him. Because, bro, I know.
Yo, bro, I'm just thinking about the fucking apple pies, bro.
All the apple pie. I like apple pie. Apple pie is good. It's tasty. Why they got
Bro, B-Head is the funniest, bro. I swear to God. If B-Head said apple pie so good.
Bro.
I'm sorry, we can move on, bro. We can move on. I'm not listening. You said apple pies. I love apple pies.
This is not a funny system. Bro,
It's not funny, bro. It's just the way he said it, bro. Bro.
Jaden Ivey, we hope you get better, man.
Jalen and I, bro, we praying for you, bro. We hope you do get the help you need. But you had me dying when you said the apple pie shit, bro. What we got next, bro?
Let's lock back in. Well, we already talked about some of the teams that have been, making a change, showing a difference.
Oh, yeah.
I had some criticism on a specific player at the start of the season that has been doing that same thing, really showing that he's different, man. And I'm going to bring him as my peak performer for this week. I think he might be my first two-time winner, man. Cooper Flagg.
Absolutely. Cooper Flagg has been playing out of his mind. I think he's making another late push for Rookie of the Year because, like I said, Colin Knippel been doing his thing, too.
He's hooping, man.
It's going to be a very close race. I'm interested to see who they're going to give it to.
I think, honestly, after this last recent performance, over 90 points in 2 games, a 50 ball, and he had 49 earlier in the season against Colin Knippel.
Yes, he did.
Which they did lose the game, but I mean, when you look at a player of this caliber, because to me, Rookie of the Year has never been about wins.
Real.
Does the guy
He's
hoop?
on a bad team.
That's what I'm saying. Does the guy hoop?
Yes.
Bro, he hoops, man.
He's shown that he's their number one. He's their guy.
Bro, Najee Marshall, bro, that man is dying to be that man's number 2. He said, please don't trade me, bro. I want to play with Cooper Flagg, bro. I think, bro, he's just been killing, and he's going to win Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. I know you said Colin does have a chance, and he definitely does, but I'm glad that he proved me wrong, because I definitely had my doubts.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of awards, though,
oh man,
that hardware, man.
It's getting to the nitty gritty with some of these awards.
It's
obviously,
looking like
obviously
this,
MVP is obviously the closest race because you got
Everybody's like this,
literally
bro.
because you got like 5 guys who can win MVP this year, and it's like
This is not one of those ones where it's like, oh, is it him or him?
no, it could be him. Like it's like literally 5 people.
This is the real issue, though, and I hope they don't do it, right?
Yeah.
Because we know the 65 game rule has been a kind of a detriment to a lot of guys.
The only unfortunate part is this season it's gonna come into effect.
Well, that is the thing because they said like it's a solidified 60 games, but you can do a write-in to the league and it will either get approved or denied.
Okay.
So But I don't know. I think you have to play at least like 62 or 63 or something, so you don't get that much wiggle room.
Yeah,
So it's gonna maybe possibly affect Luka, Anthony Edwards,
absolutely.
Victor
It's definitely gonna
Wembanyama,
affect Luka.
Cade Cunningham. Like, those are a lot of guys that could be in the MVP race right there alone. So, I mean, we don't know what that's gonna look like. If they actually do hold the standard true, then it probably will be a 2-man MVP race, and I'd probably give it to Shea. But if they actually can maybe make an exception and be like, you know what, we were tripping, maybe 60, 61 games could be enough, and then they open it up to just a few more guys, because these guys played most of the season. Cade Cunningham has been killing for this whole season, like we said, leading the Pistons to the 1 seed.
Literally.
And he missed 2 weeks, and he's not gonna qualify to even have a chance. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but even to have a chance,
Yeah.
he can't make All NBA.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I do think that's the only thing about the rule that I don't like. And I knew
Because I
knew this was gonna happen too. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, somebody gonna get hurt at the end of the year, and then that shit gonna affect them. I had a feeling.
But I think they didn't realize like how much, like they really try to constrict it as much as possible.
Yeah, just they was trying to make it fair, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, dang.
But when you think about like Jokic, bro, he only missed one little small stretch earlier in the season, and he's kind of been playing the rest of the season.
And now he really can't miss no more.
Yeah, I'm
games.
saying he barely got any more games he can miss. So you can only get injured one time now. If you get injured twice, oh well. I don't know, bro. I think it's a little too strict. I like the rule when it came because we need guys to play.
It could definitely be tweaked a little bit.
Definitely could, because we holding back the wrong things.
Oh yeah.
Last thing you want to talk about?
Oh well, one more thing before we get into that.
Okay.
A little WNBA news.
Oh,
Angel Reese is going to Atlanta.
Hey man,
That's a big
see
pickup
that.
for them. I think they're going to be a way better team.
Y'all know this podcast based in Georgia?
Yes.
Might have to see a live action performance. You never know.
But no, I think it's going to be better for them. Here's the thing. I watched a lot of the Sky weren't trying to win. That front office was not trying to win games, bro. So it was just best. Now, to be fair, they got 2 first-round picks.
Okay.
So, that's
they traded her for 2 first-round picks, right?
Yeah. But I just feel like with this, the Dream have the pieces because they got her and they got what's her name? I'm trying to think. Ring Howard. My bad. I had to get that right.
You good?
Ring Howard. They have a pretty decent squad. I think they can make a little noise. The expansion for both the NBA and the WNBA, it's gonna be a lit. Next year for basketball is gonna be so lit.
I am definitely ready.
But we get the Supersonics back. Like, bro, it's gonna be lit.
Is it gonna actually be the Supersonics though?
Yeah, it's the Supersonics, and I think Vegas is gonna get an NBA team.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I know Seattle's getting a team, but they're gonna call it the Supersonics.
Yeah, because the Supersonics, they're the Thunder are giving them their history back.
Okay, well damn, just remove all but one.
Yeah, even though the Thunder still have a more recent ring.
Yeah, they do.
Real, but no, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Hey man, we'll see. How
NBA getting a Vegas team. That's gonna be. I'm gonna see how that's gonna be.
Man, you know what was so funny is there was all this talk of LeBron James like potentially retiring soon, potentially buying in and being an owner of one of these teams.
Which that's what he wants to do.
But then the price came out and said that she was looking at being like between $8 and $11 billion or something, and I ain't heard none of those talks no more. That's a lot of money, bro.
Oh yeah, to buy a team.
Buy a team, bro. Especially these new expansion teams specifically.
Yes.
Because it's like there's so much investment potential, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
And the money you can make back from it, but what, bro? I don't even know. Oh yeah, so let's get to this last thing real quick. We've got our play-in predictions, man.
So at this point, we know for these last few days, some things can change, but we're gonna go off of what the play-in is right now, because to be fair, a lot of it probably is going to stay the same because some teams have already kind of locked in playoff spots, so they can't really move.
Let me break that down real quick. So like you said, Pistons clinched the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Then you got Celtics 2, Knicks, Cavs. They have clinched the playoffs officially.
Yeah.
Every team below them, down to the Heat, is still in contention for the play-in.
Yeah.
But it's probably mostly set, like you said.
Yeah.
Then out west, looking at like a similar thing. No, actually, this is locked because all the way down to the Timberwolves, the playoffs is set. So that means these 4 teams are gonna be.
But which, like I said, those can shuffle.
Yeah, they can change.
Because actually, the Spurs can still get the 1 seed this week.
Yeah, they definitely.
Which is so crazy. They actually can. If the Thunder like slip up a little bit.
And then, but I mean, I don't see OKC doing that, man. And honestly, that might Well, not because Wemby's out now. I was gonna say that might be the determinant in the MVP race is this last week,
But a good thing for the Spurs, the Nuggets are a little too far behind, so at least they know they'll have that
they
2
not
seed
catching
locked up. Yeah.
So how do you want to start East or West?
Oh, we can right with you. Since you're already on the West, we can go to the West.
I got you. So, like you said, we're just gonna do it from today.
Mhm.
9-10 matchup. We've got the Trailblazers versus the Golden State Warriors.
I'm not gonna lie.
Stephen Curry.
I think
is
Curry
back.
fried them. I ain't gonna lie. It's nothing against because the Blazers are. I'm proud of them too. They've been doing their thing, but I think in a do or die game, I'm not betting against Stephen Curry.
I think you're right about that
Mhm.
because it's easy to just be like, oh, it's one game. The Trailblazers been the better team for the most part.
Yeah, but all it takes is one night for Curry to get hot,
and
that
for
shit
him to
over
really be like,
okay, no, we're not missing the
doing
playoffs.
this. Yeah, exactly.
Because you see, it's different than those games where they were the 7-8 matchup.
Mhm.
You know, you're the 9-10 matchup, so it's like
got
there's
one
no
shot.
there's no losing.
Yeah, you got one shot. And the other thing I think that could go in the Trailblazers' favor though is their best player is Denny Avdija, and his favorite move is to hold down the stick and run to the rim.
Mhm.
The Warriors don't really have too much other than Draymond. Draymond can't guard him,
Yeah.
but I just think they don't have a true rim protector, and that's where Denny likes to get off his stick.
And then you can't argue.
he
And you
pop off-
can't argue the Blazers have a little more scorers.
Right. So he could easily be the initiator and creator of that offense. Drew Holiday could pop off.
Oh yeah.
Tumani just had like 30 against the Nuggets the other night, so I know he could pop off.
Yeah.
Bro.
So to me, that game can't go either way, but I just can't go against Curry.
You're right about that. So we'll take the Warriors to move on
Oh yeah.
to play either the Suns or the Clippers. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? This is a good one, bro.
Oh man, let me think on this.
One game.
Literally, bro. It's like
man.
It's hard because I want to say Clippers because Kawhi have been on a different planet. But I said the Blazers. I'm sorry. The Suns have been playing very well, even with I said all the injuries.
You know what the Suns remind me of? Is one of them low-seeded March Madness teams, bro. That really fight and really want to win every game, bro. And that to me makes them dangerous in the play.
Like I'm trying to think. Like 2024 FAU.
I'm just not gonna lie. Like Colin Gillespie don't seem like one of those guys that can really hoop, and then he'll go out there and give you 25, just hitting a few threes, getting free throws, stuff like that.
I think the biggest thing for me with the Sun team is Devin Booker doesn't have to do too much.
That's
anymore.
what I'm saying.
He
It's
doesn't
not
have to,
all on him.
Yes, and I love that.
But because it's such a team-oriented offense and then defense too, really both ways. So
I know most improved has been a big toss-up, but Dylan Brooks is my most improved player.
I like that. Which, by the way, we will be bringing our official award ballots next week.
Because
so.
the season will be over then. So yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
But Clippers Suns, bro. What you thinking? Because like you said, Kawhi.
Yes,
Who
bro.
we taking?
I just think in the fourth quarter, Kawhi gonna take over, bro. I just feel like in a playoff setting, you know how Kawhi is, where Kawhi gonna take over, bro.
Because Book definitely can, but that Kawhi could put the clamps on him too, and then that'll be it. So,
but I feel like even with the Suns, I think they beat the Warriors though. That's the only thing.
So that's the thing. So we're gonna have the Clippers move on. So they would play the Spurs because they would get that 7th seed, and then you saying Suns Warriors, you would take the Suns.
The Suns Thunder. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, and then I mean that could be a good series, Suns Thunder. It might go more than 5 games, but I still think the Thunder win that.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Let's get out to the East though. The play-in out here could include the Cavs and the Hawks. I mean the Raptors and the Hawks. But right now, we're gonna say Sixers, Magic, Hornets, Heat. Who you got in those bottom 2, Hornets, Heat? Because you know who I'm riding with.
Obviously. But I think the Hornets have just been the hotter team.
They have.
Yeah.
I mean,
obviously, I expect you to pick your team. That's just come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go Hornets just because I think they've been probably one of the hottest teams in this league right now.
I just can't fight you on that. But to me, I mean,
all it takes is Bam.
I was gonna say,
all it takes is Bam to have.
Bam put up 83.
Boy, it's out of the bro, because it's like, but no, I was about to say, I was like, all it takes for Bam to pop off like one good game. Norman Powell go crazy. Hawkins have a good game. You never know.
Hey man, I'm so disappointed in Norman Powell, bro. He's not been the same. Not been the same at all.
Yeah, man, a lot. Hawkins have been outplaying him.
But
Hawkins, we're beefing. You sold my slip the other day. You look at your sister won the national championship. I'm gonna spare you on that one. But you pissed me off last night with damn parlay.
You like UCLA, don't you?
Yeah, I like the boys team, but I was cheering for the girls. I like Don Staley too, but I was cheering for the girls. I was like, look at Hawk ass sister out there going crazy. He go out there and drop 8 points and sell my slip. I was pissed.
Typical, man. Typical.
But no.
Yeah, I mean, either way, the Hornets, they probably will hit like 33s against us.
Lord, don't think about my LaMelo hit some BS last night. That's gonna make me so bad.
Every time I watch, I'll be like, why would he? Oh.
Yeah. One legged three. What is he? Oh, he made it. No, literally, he made it. Like, wait, bro.
So,
but I definitely have to take Hornets.
We can ride with the Hornets just because you got me turned on them a little bit. So, next one, Sixers Magic. Who's taking this one home?
Ooh.
Let's say, because is Maxey playing right? I think he played.
Yeah, but I feel like if that play happens, Embiid will play.
Yeah, because he's been playing healthy too. Paul George is back.
And Paul George.
So they should all be there.
I feel like with just, if they have everybody, Paul George has been the first person to have 3 theme songs. That's actually kind of fun to me. Return to the Mac. It's gonna have me dying. But I low key would take Philly to play us.
You would take Philly?
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with you, bro. Just because the Orlando Magic,
the Magic have been too up and down for me, and I love Paulo. I really love Paulo, but they just, as a team, they just have not been the same.
I don't know. To me, it's even more down than it is up. I know they are literally sitting at the same record as the Sixers, but I just don't like what I've seen from them. They don't win matchups that I expect them to win. And then it's like they'll surprise you and like beat the Knicks or something like that. But it's like everybody beat the Knicks, so
that's crazy.
I'm agreeing with you. Sixers are probably gonna win that, which means we would have a Magic Hornets second playing game.
And I still take the Hornets.
I'm still taking the Hornets.
I probably still take the Hornets.
And then even if we went with the Heat, I'm taking the Heat over the Magic too.
Yeah, the Magic are just too inconsistent for me. I can't. I just don't know what's
in a one game situation. Who's gonna score for them?
Thank you. It's like that's another thing in a one game situation. Like, is your star is gonna score? Mm-hmm. That's how I look at the play-in sometimes. Like, is your star gonna go out there and I don't want to go home?
Because why do you think the Hawks were in it and made the playoffs as many years as they did? Trae Young. Why do you think the Heat been in it and
Jimmy
made
Butler?
The playoffs? Jimmy Butler. Like,
or even the years the Warriors were in the play-in. Curry.
It's usually because they were matched up against a good Sacramento Kings team that was the playoffs. Never mind.
Or even the year the Lakers were the 7th seed. LeBron got them out the play-in.
Yeah. Every time, that's what it is, man. So this is really like just a more entertaining early fresh start to
that's why I don't see why people hate the play-in. I like the play-in.
I love it, man.
Getting to see situational, win or go home type basketball. It kind of gives March Madness vibes.
People are so upset because it'll be somebody, and I'm not calling nobody out specifically, but it'll be somebody like a Hawks fan who they're the 5th seed right now. Typically, they would have had a guaranteed playoff spot at this point, but now technically they still have a chance to end up with a lottery pick and miss the playoffs completely. They have a chance, only because the play-in exists. So I can understand it from that perspective, but to me, if you don't want to lose, then don't lose.
Yeah.
Go hoop. Y'all will be all right.
Literally, that's really all it is. Like, just go do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think these playoffs are going to be cinema. But I really hope the Lakers can't get together.
I mean, even if they don't, man, a lot to look forward to with these other teams. I'm excited to see what the Nuggets do. The Spurs. I'm excited
to see Wemby in the playoffs.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm excited for them to prove me right.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Wemby is able to come back. I don't think they said it was like his ribs or something. Yeah. It wasn't too serious. If he's playing healthy throughout the whole playoffs, because obviously if he's not healthy, then you can just walk back what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not losing before the conference finals. Like, I
just don't see it. So you'll take them over Denver in that 2-3 matchup?
Yes, I would.
It's gonna be interesting.
I can't wait for it.
I need to see it. I said, I don't think the Timberwolves will beat Denver in the first round. I just no nothing against Ant. I just don't think they'll do it.
Before we get out of here, because
that's so crazy. We have not talked about the Timberwolves today, and I feel bad for that.
I saw something that this guy he used a formula to predict the NBA champion based on like history over the past 30 years. Mm-hmm. They all had at least this 3-point percentage, at least this in defense. Or whatever.
I always go by Phil Jackson's little
40-20 rule. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. But he always do this formula. I guess the last 3 years in a row, he's been correct. This year, you know what his formula told him?
What?
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
You never know.
You never know. Gotta look out.
Yeah. But that will be an interesting series though. That 3-6 if the Timberwolves stay 6 and the Nuggets stay 3.
We've seen them beat the Nuggets before, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We've seen it. Anthony Edwards, when it comes time to do what
I
needs
will
to
say
be done, he does it.
I will say, Ant, he don't put up as many playoff stinkers. He is a playoff performer. I have to give him his credit. He is a playoff performer.
I mean, I think it just comes with his whole personality and who he is. He always presents himself as a confident guy. He does
and he's
what
a
he
competitor.
wants. Yeah, and then you ask him, he's like, "You want me to play ping pong? I'll do it. You want me to swim? I'll do it. Like whatever is athletic, whatever you need the challenge to be, he will rise to it.
He's a real competitor. And I love
So
that.
the playoffs are made for a guy like him.
Oh yeah,
Man.
and it's gonna be great. I can't wait. Eastern playoffs, Western playoffs is gonna be great. And shout out Michigan for winning the national championship.
Hey, and I picked them to win.
Oh man, bro, I watched that UConn and Ute game. I'm sorry,
UConn.
I'm sorry. I watched that UConn and Duke game live when Murray hit that shot. I'm like, yo,
I was behind the bar when
bro. I was playing the game and I looked. I'm like, oh, they tied. I said, what the fuck?
Bro, I watched him get the steal and hit that. I was
said,
like,
Duke, there's no way. It was a 20, bro. That's crazy.
hey man.
But nah, Michigan got them dogs over there, bro.
That's why March Madness is so great though, because you would think
Shots
that
like
that
that,
team
bro.
is perfect and that they guarantee finna win, and that's how they lose, man.
But
What a
hey,
way to
man, what a way to
man.
come back,
Yeah,
man.
we did this one.
Hey, man, but we do appreciate y'all, man. We trying to be back consistent with these episodes, man. It's finna be the playoffs. We finna get a little consistent with these playoff episodes.
Maybe. I don't want to promise nothing, but we might start trying to do 2 a week or something like that, just because so much that goes on every day. But at least one, we're gonna get it.
We're gonna still have the
Be
episodes coming for
consistent.
y'all. Like I said, next week we'll have our official award and playoff predictions once
Yup.
all the brackets are set, everything's
Yup.
finalized. But hey, I'm Zilla.
I'm Jason, man, and we
Hey,
out.
man, beyond the art, man.
From way downtown, bang!
Apple pie, so good.